Hey Pisces, how are you tonight? My name is Sherilyn, and I'm here to do your weekend bonus reading. This one is going to be for July 4th through July 6th, which is 4th of July weekend. I'm going to do it a little different this week. This week I'm just going to do a Celtic cross and see what it looks like might be coming towards you for the weekend or what you need to know. At the bottom, I'll still pull 2 cards each for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So we have some insight there, right? And that's it. That's what we're doing. Oops. Well, that didn't shuffle real great, so I'll try one more time, but this one's going to be for my Pisces. Okay, that's good enough. Okay, let's see what we got. This is for Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Okay, guys, and gals, forever. From the top, what do we got? What is your current situation that you need to deal with? I have the Six of Swords. So, Six of Swords is the card you get when your life is feeling somewhat out of control, somewhat chaotic. There's some kind of uncertainty or chaos that's swirling around you that is starting to wear you down. It's starting to wear on you, right? You need something more solid to stand on to be able to build, and currently that does not feel like it's what you've got. So it talks of going to try to steer your life off into calmer waters or trying to get to solid ground. Because wherever you're at right this second, like I said, it's not possible for you to build the way you need to, okay? Okay. What is the obstacle to that? I have the Ace of Cups. So the obstacle is some kind of a new shot in love or a new cup of love. So obviously you have come into some sort of a situation where you have this chaos swirling around you and uncertainty. You know you need to get your life into more calmer situation, calmer ground, solid ground, whatever. Calmer water, solid ground, and you have this new love that's come into your life, it looks like, and that is making you not want to move your life into this calmer water, right? So you're in this chaos, and it's like this new love is in this chaos with you, so you're going to stay in the chaos. Okay, that's not going to help you build. And you know that. That's the kicker here. It's like you know this isn't healthy or this isn't helping you. I think for a minute this was some sort of a distraction, which felt okay then, and now all of a sudden you're not sure what to do with this cup of love here. Okay, what do you need to focus on? The Four of Pentacles. So this almost feels like you have something that you're trying to run from, or something was in your life and you don't want to let go of it. It's left. It feels like something's already left you. Okay, it's gone. I don't know if this was a job, a place, I don't know what this was, okay, but whatever it was, a friendship or relationship, whatever it was, this already exited your life, okay, physically or whatever, so it's already done. You're still holding on to it energetically. You're afraid to let the cords be cut from that. I feel like something else has come in, like a distraction, only adding to your confusion, really. You thought for a minute it was going to be a distraction. It's not. Now it's just added. Like, now you have double the burden because you still hadn't let go of what you were already focused on. And now you've got this new deal going on, right? And all you know is you want out of this constant chaos. You want to be able to sit down and feel inner peace, and you don't feel any of that. This is still tugging on you, and now you got something new tugging on you as well. Well, Pisces, why'd you go and get yourself... No, I'm just kidding, just playing. What do you need to leave behind? Ten of Cups. So you have some kind of an obsession with what you once felt was your emotional Ten of Cups, your emotional fulfillment. So at one point you felt as though you had found something that was going to take you to emotional fulfillment. Or maybe you felt like you had emotional fulfillment. That must be what you're still trying to hang on to here, because this is behind you. Like it's what you need to let go of because it's gone. So, okay, let's reevaluate this. So you had something that you felt like was going to be your emotional fulfillment. It's obviously exited for whatever reason. You still haven't energetically managed to totally get past that. And when you found something new to come into your life to be a distraction, all it did was add to the chaos, and now you don't know what to do, right? You need to cut loose of this, and you need to deal with the new situation. Okay, let's see where you're going. What do you got? Your strength here is the Magician. The strength that you have is that you can manifest the life that you want. If this chaos is not what you want, then manifest something else. You know, you are in this situation because you kind of brought it into you. by being still unhealed and not past this, when you got into this, now you've gotten yourself in a more of a muddled, murky type of deal. I don't know. You need to get everything compartmentalized, figure out what you do and do not want, or you do and do not want to be, and then you need to manifest the life that you're looking for. Because right now you are kind of got yourself tumbled up into like a ball of yarn here. What do you got in the near future? King of Wands. And here's the kicker. You're not looking to actually be tied into anything. You weren't looking to be emotionally fulfilled when you found the emotional fulfillment before, with whatever this was that's left. That wasn't your game plan when you ran into that. It just you stumbled into it because it was time and that's the way it was supposed to be. But you aren't somebody who's actually looking for serious commitment and to be tied down, period, it doesn't look like. What you want right now is freedom, is how it looks. You are hoping for freedom. Well, if you want freedom, then you have to manifest freedom, okay? Because you have it available to you if that's what you want, but you have to manifest that. What do we have for the advice? The Hermit. Yeah, definitely. You need to pull your energy back out of all this situation you got going on here and just try to reassess it and see exactly where you stand. Because right this second, you are letting others almost control where you're headed, and that doesn't make any sense at all. You're a natural-born leader. You're not a follower. So to let others control your future doesn't make a lot of sense. What is the atmosphere? The Hierophant. The atmosphere to me has something to do with like religious indoctrination or something. That's my Furby, sorry. Religious indoctrination or something. There's something here where you feel like, I don't know if somebody's brainwashing you into believing right and wrong, or I don't know. There's something here about you feeling as though you have to uphold something to be in the right. What is your fear? Your fear is the Six of Wands. So what you're fearing is what other people are going to think of you and your situation. That is crazy talk. Okay. Those who matter don't. Those who mind don't matter, and those who matter won't mind. Right? I mean, this doesn't make any sense to care about what other people are going to think of what you do or do not do. You know that. I mean, that's. If I was talking to an Aries or a Taurus, I would believe that that's truly something that they should be worried about. But I'm talking to a Pisces, so I mean, you've been through all these lives before, and you bring those experiences with you. This is not something that should really faze you to this extent. Let them think what they want to think, you know? Okay, let's see. What do we have for the outcome? The outcome's Nine of Pentacles. You're going to end up pulling yourself out of this because you need to be in an independent mode right now. You're going to take your power back. You're giving your power away right now, and I don't understand it. Maybe it's guilt-based. I'm not sure why. For some reason, though, you're allowing others to take power from you right now, and it doesn't make sense. But it's what's happening. Friday, I have the King of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. There's a collaboration here that you're controlling all the emotions in it. But you're not doing a very good job. Meaning somebody's trying to be vulnerable and give you the ability to control all the emotions in a situation that I don't even think that you're sure you want to be in, and you're not doing a very good job of keeping everything balanced in that situation. Saturday, I've got the Wheel of Fortune and the Two of Pentacles. There's a total lack of imbalance here. But it's being brought to the forefront and being shown to you in a very severe way, and it's because you've got to realize that there's a bigger picture, there's a bigger plan that's coming through here. There's other things that you're supposed to go do and see, and you're putting yourself in the wrong lane or something. Sunday, I have the Eight of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. This is all about you being totally invested into a situation that feels like home. Maybe that's what this is. Maybe you feel like you can't have a situation that feels like home unless you have the commitment. That would mean that you need somebody else to have a home. And I don't feel that that's necessarily true. I think you can have a home in your own independence and then allow somebody in possibly later. But at any rate, you have some murkiness right here that you need to work out for sure. Okay? Sorry, that's what I got, Pisces. But still, have fun. No matter what the cards say, have a good time for 4th of July weekend. Be careful with the fireworks. I'll be back on Sunday with weekly readings. I'm here every day with the daily energy check-ins. No matter what the cards say, just make it the best you possibly can, right? And that's it. Thank you. I don't know. You need to get grounded and remember who you are, okay? Because it sounds like you're kind of losing that right this minute. Okay, thanks.